right. Welcome back. So, wonder why she's playing that music now. A chill hits me as soon as I step in the house. It's not as cold as outside. I can take my coat off, but my hoodie's going to stay on. Our gas got cut off last week, and with no gas, we don't have heat. Jay put an electric heater in the hallway, but it only takes a bit of the chill out of the air. We have to heat water in pots on the electric stove if we want to take hot baths, and we sleep with extra covers on our beds. Some bills caught up with Mom and Trey, and she had to ask the gas company for an extension. Then another one, and another one. They got tired of waiting for their money and just cut it off. It happens. I'm home, I call from the living room. I'm about to toss my backpack and my coat onto the couch, but Jay snaps from wherever she is. Hang that coat up and put that backpack in your room? Connotation. How does she do that? I do what she said and follow the music to the kitchen. Jay takes two plates out of a cabinet, one for me, one for her. Trey won't be home for a while. Jay's still in her church Jay look that's required as the church secretary. The ponytail, the knee-length skirt, and the long-sleeve blouse that covers her tattoos and the scars from her habit. It's Thursday, so she's got classes tonight as she goes after that social work degree. She wants to make sure other people get the help she didn't get back when she was on drugs. For the past few months, she's been in school part time, taking classes several nights a week. She usually only has time to either eat or change, not both. Guess she chose to eat tonight. Hey, little bit, she says, all sweet, like she just doesn't snap on me. Typical. How was your day? It's 5:13. I sit at the table, but he hasn't called yet. I would like you to take one moment only to find a question mark. We'll come back to the other ones, but I want you to find one part that you've got a question about. Please take a moment. Ooh, hope that was a good question session. Let's get back to it. DJ Hype submitted my name for a spot in the ring, remember? Oh, that, like it's no big deal. Jay knows I like to rap, but I don't think she realizes that I want to rap. She acts like it's the latest video game I'm into. Give him time, she says. How was ACT prep? Y'all did practice test today, right? Yep. That's all she cares about these days. That connotation test. Well, she says, like she's waiting for more. How'd you do? All right, I guess. Was it hard? Easy? Were there any parts you struggled through? Here we go with the interrogation. It's just a practice test. That will give us a good idea of how you'll do on the real test, Jay says. Bree, this is serious. I know. She's told me a million times. By the way, what do we call that? We call that a hyperbole, right? When you take something and you kind of exaggerate it for effect, right? Bree, this is serious. And she said, oh, tell me about it. Jay puts a pieces of chicken on the plates. Popeyes. It's the 15th. She just got paid, so we're eating good. Jay swears, though, that Popeyes isn't as good here as it is in New Orleans. That's where she and Aunt Pooh were born. I can still hear New Orleans in Jay's voice sometimes, like when she says baby, as if it's molasses seeped into the word and breaks it down into more syllables than it needs. If we want you to get into a good school, you got to take this more seriously, she says. If we want, more like if she wants. It's not that I don't want to go to college. I honestly don't know. The main thing I want is to make rapping happen. I do that, it'll be better than any good job a college degree could give me. I pick up my phone. It's 5:20. No call. Jay sucks her teeth. Uh-huh. What? We'll come back and annotate later. I see where your head is. Probably couldn't focus on that test for thinking about that ring mess. Yes. No. Oh, I love that part. Uh-huh. What time was Hype supposed to call, Bree? Aunt Pooh says about 4:30 and 5:30. Between 4:30 and 5. Pooh, you can't take anything she says as law. She's the same one who claimed that somebody in the garden captured an alien and hid it in their basement. True. Even if he does call between 4:30 and 5:30, you've still got time, she says. I know I'm just impatient like your daddy. Let Jay tell it. I'm stubborn like my daddy, smart mouth like my daddy, and hot headed like my daddy, as if she's not all those things and then some. She says Trey and I look like him too. Same smile without the gold grill. Same dimpled cheeks, same light complexions that make folks call us red bones and light brights. Same dark wide eyes. I don't have Jay's high cheekbones or her lighter eyes, and I only get her complexion when I stay out in the summer sun all day. Sometimes I catch her staring at me, like she's looking for herself, or like she sees Dad, can't look away. Kinda how she stares at me right now. What's wrong? I ask. She smiles, but it's weak. Nothing, be patient, Bree. If he does call, go to the gym, do your lil battle. Lil battle? And come straight home. Don't be hanging out with Pooh's rough behind. Aunt Pooh's been taking me to the ring for weeks to get a feel for things. I watched plenty of YouTube videos before that, but there's something about being there. Jay was cool with me going. Dad battled there, and Mr. Jimmy doesn't tolerate any nonsense. But she wasn't crazy about me going with Aunt Pooh. She definitely wasn't crazy about Aunt Pooh calling herself my manager. According to her, that fool ain't no manager. How you going to shade your sister like that? I ask her. She scoops Cajun rice onto the plates. I know what she's into. You know what she's into. Yeah, but she won't let anything happen. Pause. My question is, when people say that nothing will happen, what usually happens? Jay puts fried okra on the plates, then corn on the cob, and she finishes them off with soft, fluffy biscuits. Say what you want about Popeye's biscuits, but they're neither soft nor fluffy. This is Popkin Church. Popkin Church is when you buy fried chicken and Cajun rice from Popeyes, biscuits from KFC, and fried okra and corn on the cob from Churches. Trey calls it pre-cardiac arrest. But see, Popkin Church is problematic, and not because of digestive drama that may ensue. Jay only gets it when something bad happens. When she broke the news that her Aunt Norma had terminal cancer a couple years ago, she bought Popkin Church. When she realized she couldn't get me a new laptop last Christmas, Popkin Church. When Grandma decided not to move out of state to help her sister recover from her stroke, Jay bought Popkin Church. I've never seen anybody take their aggression out on Chicken Thigh quite like she did that day. This isn't good. What's wrong? Bree, nothing's for you to worry. My phone buzzes on the table and we both jump. The screen lights up with a number I don't recognize. It's 5:30. Jay smiles. There's your call. My hand shakes down to my fingertips, but I tap the screen and put the phone to my ear. I force out the hello? Is this Bree? An all too familiar voice asks. My throat is dry all of a sudden. Yeah, this is she, her, me, screw grammar. What's up? It's DJ Hype. You ready, baby girl? This is the absolute worst time to forget how to speak. I clear my voice. I clear my throat. Ready for what? Are you ready to kill it? Congratulations. You got a spot in the ring tonight. End of chapter 1. Please take some time to go back to slide 10. And please make sure that you annotate all of slide 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then we'll take care of the vocaroo on slide 17. We'll be done chapter 1. All right. Make sure you read all the parts underlined in red and the part that is red and answer it over here. Here you're explaining the phrase always on some mess. Then we start chapter 2. All right.